Now that we've created and configured your menus, what we're going to do now is install the essential plugins. Basically, what a plugin does is give your blog added functionality without having to hire someone to do it. Basically, it's a very inexpensive way to get your blog to do things that it wasn't designed to do out of the box. In this video, I'm going to show you all of the essential plugins that food blogs need to function.
Okay, so let me show you how to install the plugins. All you're going to do is go to the back-end dashboard of your website or your blog, and you're going to come down here to where it says plugins. What I want you to do is click installed plugins because we're going to delete a few that are in here. Now, depending on the hosting company that you use, whether you use the one that I recommended, SiteGround, or another one, yours should look something like this. It may not look exactly, but, well, I should say the plugins that are installed may not be the same. This will all look the same. But this is pretty much the plugins that should be installed. What we're going to do is first delete a couple of these that we don't need. This Hello Dolly one, we want to deactivate it. And the same thing with Jetpack. Now, I don't like Jetpack on my blog. If you want to use it, go right ahead. I'm not going to go into what it is, but I just like to delete the Hello Dolly and the Jetpack plugin. Okay, but you first have to deactivate it like I just did, and then you can delete it. So what I've done to make your life easy is I added below a list of the plugins that you are going to need for your blog. Now, over time, you may add other plugins in, but these are the main plugins that I like to use for all of my blogs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through about 3 of them, and then I'm going to pause the video, put the rest of them in, and we'll move on. But they all are installed the same way. These in red, if you're not using the Foodie theme or Genesis, you will not install these 3. This is only for the Foodie theme, and that is it. All right, so all you're going to do is copy the plugin name. I made this really easy for you so that you don't have to worry too much about how to do it. You're going to come up to the top and click Add New. Then in Search Plugins, just paste the plugin name, and it's going to be the first one that comes up. I copied these in here so that all you have to do is put them in here and search, and the first one that comes up is the one you're going to install. So once you find the plugin, just click Install Now, and then click Activate. It'll then bring you back to this plugins page. You're going to come back up to Add New. Again, we're going to copy this title. We're going to paste it. And the first one that comes up is the one that you're going to use. Install Now and Activate. By the way, guys, we are going to go through all of these plugins as we move through the course. But for now, we just want to get these in so that when you go through the course, you have all the necessary plugins. I'm going to go through an overview next where we will talk about some of them. Okay, this is the last one that I'm going to do. Just copy, come up to Add New, paste. Again, the first one, install, activate. Okay, now I'm going to install the rest of these, and when I'm done, I will be right back. All right, so now everything has been installed. There's a couple things that I want to go over as I was installing these plugins. There's a few things that I just want to make sure that you guys don't get confused with. For one, this Easy Recipe plugin, I'm going to be doing in one of the upcoming lessons a video dedicated just to this plugin. You cannot install it from the back end here. I totally forgot, so when I tried to do it, it wasn't coming up. I will show you how to do that. You don't have to worry about that for this second. In one of the upcoming lessons, it will be there when you need to know. Also, I did install these. I just want to make sure you guys understand that unless you're using the Foodie theme, you will not install these. I am using the Foodie theme, so I installed them. One other thing is that, as you can see over here on the left, when I installed these plugins, some new icons came up, like this contact, this mail munch, some new things came in here, hooks and edits. We will go over these in the next video, which is an overview of this entire back end. I just wanted to get these plugins in now so that when we do the overview, you're not confused because these are going to be here or they're not going to be there, and then in the video they're going to be there. So I wanted to just make sure that this was set up so that when I do the video, the plugins are here. Also, when I installed Mail Munch, just something to take note of, after I installed the plugin, it kind of brought, or actually after I activated the plugin, it brought me here. So just be aware that you're going to have to just come back to plugins and installed plugins. Now lastly, the way that you can verify if all of these were installed properly, minus this Easy Recipe, is by looking in the installed plugins section. They should all be blue with the exception of this plugin right here. Akismet is a security thing that we will go over later. But for now, that is the only one that shouldn't be blue, and it will be the only one that says activate. The rest of these should all say deactivate. Okay? That's it for this video, and we'll see you on the next one.